What's up, Fort Knox? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Riley Knox. So happy to be back seeing you guys. It's the beginning of the week, and I thought, instead of me showing you guys anything new going on in my life, because it's few and far in between, because, what's going on with the pandemic. Last year, I had one of the most amazing weeks, and I never shared it with you guys. I did a lot, hung out with some really cool, amazing people that you all know. And, it was just a really whirlwind of a week, and it was so much fun, and I have so much footage from it, and I never shared it with you guys. So I decided to release that footage, and I have more to come too. But it's probably going to be a two-part video, so enjoy this video. But before you get into this video, make sure that you click like and subscribe to my channel, and enjoy. It's going to be a crazy week, and I wanted to take you guys along on this crazy journey of this week that it's going to be. As you can see right now, I'm getting ready. It's Monday, and I am getting ready to do a talk show with Corey George. I've known Corey for a few years, just in passing, and we've been on some projects together. So it should be a fun interview, basically talking about my life and career and being a trans woman. And so, yeah, but this week is going to be nuts because I have rehearsals, and I have costume creating, possibly going to be getting on a plane to LA. Just had some exciting news, not sure, but if it does happen, I will take you guys along with me. Sorry, my boobs are popping out. But, and I've got a performance, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be cool. But today is the talk show interview. I've already glammed, did my makeup and everything for the lighting on TV. It's a little bit harsher than it normally is, simply because that's the way it has to be on TV. I find the way that it works best for me. But yeah, so I'm going to finish curling my hair and just, adding a little more like waves in it where it's kind of inconsistent, because the natural curl is just kind of like not really whatever. Come along with me. It's going to be amazing. I still don't know what I'm going to wear yet, so I have to pick out an outfit or dress or whatever, something that is figure flattering on television, because your girl has gained a little bit of weight, but we still got to make it look cute. All right, so even if you have a few extra pounds doesn't mean you don't have to look cute. So come along.
You're going to guide me, because I know you got a particular way you want it. And that's okay.
You can clip it into my bra.
Okay.
Okay. Sit inside the, inside, yeah. What you can do. Yeah.
Just knock us over.
You take the cord.
So what you can do, you can get it from a low. You want to do it this way? Yeah, sure. This one right there, and then you can walk behind the camera, and then you can get it from low. That way.
You got questions? That's what I was forgetting.
Say it again.
All right, cool. And we'll do a mic check. We're good to go.
It's you can walk back and forth that way. Just be as quiet as possible.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have let him.
You'll be fine. You're doing a great job.
Sorry.
Joel, you okay?
Yeah, sometimes it works. It depends on what I'm wearing. It depends on what I'm wearing. It doesn't always work that way.
I know Riley, I work for everything.
Like if I don't have on a dress, it doesn't work that way. Like a blouse.
Try to get that behind the scenes, but not actually while they're filming.
So while they're filming.
Okay, let's try it again.
One more time.
Joel, ignore that. And so stay tuned for part 2 of the show. Why are you staying tuned again?
So
How about we thought we typed something up for you on the teleprompter.
Okay, where is it?
Okay. Yeah, let's try that.
that.
Yeah.
See, what?
Who's watching you?
Absolutely.
And that's how I got cast in the video. Like, people don't understand. Like, for most people, social media is just like kind of like fun, or like how they keep in touch with their family or whatever, who distant family or whatever. For me, it is a business. Social media is a business, and that's how I got booked on it. Like, people always say, "Did you audition?" I'm like, "No, I've never auditioned for anything in my life." But it was Taylor Swift looking at my Instagram.
But it's amazing because I had this conversation last week with someone, and I said, it's one thing to put yourself out there, but it's another thing when people request you. That's a different type of validity.
You know, it feels good after 19 years.
Yeah, it does.
It does, because I worked really hard, to prove myself, and, sometimes just even prove to myself that I could do something. And, I've gotten to a point now in my career where I'm not thinking about, like, how do I top the next thing, just as long as I'm being true to what I love doing and to what I do, and, hopefully somebody's going to love it. But it really was just kind of like, this is amazing that someone as big as her, who doesn't even follow anyone on Instagram, but has 128 million followers, just handpicked me, and it felt really good.
Time out of your busy schedule.
Of course. We can take a picture? Or
I'm just gonna be more of the behind the scenes.
And Billy, can you come take a picture for
Yes.
No, of course.
on social media so I can put it on the show? Good morning. It's Tuesday. I'm up a little bit early. Last night was great. Shooting the talk show was fun. Went to dinner with my best friend and did a live on Instagram. Watched some TV. And now I am up early running errands. I like to walk around my neighborhood when I'm running errands because I live in a gorgeous neighborhood, and I like walking around and seeing all the beautiful big ass mansions and seeing what people are doing with their homes, new construction, that kind of thing. And because I love interior design, I love, all of that stuff, so that's what I like doing. And so I like to walk around my neighborhood. It's early, so it's not too late. Not late, excuse me. It's early. I'm sorry, I'm mesmerized by that house is beautiful. It's early, so it's not too hot. And I don't live too far from, like, the bank and all the things that I need to, like, go do. So I just prefer to walk sometimes. Plus, I get my steps in. And I will probably go to the gym later on. Have a rehearsal today. Because I have a performance tomorrow morning, so you'll get to see that. And yeah, hopefully it's going to be a beautiful day. The sun's completely out. There is literally nothing at all obstructing the view of the sun, but it's still kind of cool right now. But it's probably going to get hot, and I can't do heat. So yeah, all right. So I'm here in the grocery store, and I feel like if you spend more time in the produce section than you do any other section of the store, you can't go wrong. That means you're eating healthy. And I always have on sunglasses in the grocery store because it's the most harsh lighting ever. And if anybody goes, "Oh my God, aren't you Riley Knox?" then at least I still look cute and a little bit covered, right? Kombucha, my fave. The worst aisle in the world for me to go down because I have a major candy addiction, but it's also in the same aisle as the peanut butter. Be not thee tempted. Lord Jesus. Give me the strength. They got the creamy natural. I like the chunky. Oh, they do. And they got the big one. Yes. And see, it's like they're trying to torture me. Why make this shit? This big ass bottle of candy, only $2. It used to be like $1 for the small thing, because kids, what the fuck? Oh, God. I was looking for balsamic glaze earlier. I don't know where to find it. Okay, now it's time for a workout. And just a quick one, because I do have rehearsal later, so. Time to get fit. finished at the gym, so now it's time for a post-workout smoothie.
You don't have to do it after. Alright, so let's go for the top.
The whole show, or just that part? That's all.
Yeah, of the whole thing with the music.
Cross, and boom, hop, boom, hop, hop. Silence, right there, right there.
Okay, let's do this just the feet. So it's, hold on, let's focus on the feet.
So here, then go to the feet.
Okay.
So 5, 6, 2, 3. Sorry, you can't. Here, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. Like that. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that was right.
No, it's not, because
You did that right.
I did left right. It's just innate for me to, so I just gotta stop in place and then here.
Yeah. Over.
Okay.
So, twist it. Ain't old niggas from the block. Everybody waiting. So just take that after you do da 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 da. Everything has its own beat.
It's Wednesday morning, and we are going to perform for the Youth Alliance this morning. It's going to inspire some kids, some youth, right?
Yes.
Jasmine, what's your name, Lindsay?
Wow.
Tally. Look, I got 9 daughters. I can't really remember any of them sometimes. I'm like an old lady. So we're headed there. It is like 8:30. Car's downstairs, still waiting on my manager to arrive. She'll be here in a minute. I hope there's traffic, so.
Sorry,
So
guys.
we're on our way to perform, and my manager's here, and her daughter, who's my little niece, who is not paying me any attention. Look at that face, really? Oh, so now that the camera's on, you're gonna acknowledge it?
My cousin.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, I promise.
You hit her in the face with your bag.
This is hers.
You still hit her in the face.
Mora, come on.
So we are here in the dressing room, which is a hotel room, which is really nice, by the way.
Yeah, right.
Right. So we just did our run through, as you guys saw, and now we're gonna change. The girls are gonna do their makeup really quick, and then we're gonna go and perform for a bunch of kids and inspire a bunch of kids. It's gonna be fantastic. Can't wait.
4 or 5. Anything? Always good? Okay. I've got your keys in my pocket. Well, how are you?
Doing great.
Okay, here we go.
Behind your leg.
Every elevator I get to.
Which one?
I want to go this way and this way back.
And the volume we talked about.
No, I'm gonna do that. Swap this out.
Put this in your bag.
We'll just hold right now and I'll just move the door when they're ready.
So we are back. We just performed. It was amazing. It was so good. We're gonna take a little lunch break. You got me? We're out. I'm gonna take a little lunch break. I'm gonna dry off, and then we're gonna do a meet and greet. And the audience was so amazing. I can't wait to meet them and all of that. But we're gonna eat a little something. We're gonna relax a little bit. It's a good day. It's a good day. It's a great day to be an entertainer. And we're doing a costume change after we just had lunch. Some of us. And go right up, honey. Why are you scared to zip it?
Because I didn't want to get your
Hair?
Yeah.
So we're doing a costume change so that we can. Oh, somebody's got a little fat.
Make no sense.
So that we can go and do a meet and greet. We're gonna meet all the people that we just performed for. This is great. So excited. And yeah, that's it. So I'm really happy. It's been a lot of like nothing. You guys know this, I think, that nothing happens overnight. I mean, I've been doing this for 19 years, and performing for 19 years, and you know, I just had to stick with it because we were just talking upstairs. We were just like, some of the places that we used to have to get dressed in, like I've gotten dressed in coat closets that had half a door, like the coat check room, covered bathroom, the men's restroom. You know, I got in kitchens of places that had like mice and rats going around. I'm terrified of mice and rats, and it's just so crazy. But I used to perform for as many people that are either in this room or, you know, half the people in this room. But I performed as if I was performing for thousands of people. And then I performed in front of 350,000 people. And it was just like, oh, we always try to perform with the same, you know, drive as if we're performing for a big crowd, no matter how big the crowd is. And that's just because we love it, you know. And that's why I was able to get so far because, you know, I love it so much. And there were times where it's just like, you know, what's happening? What's the next move? What's gonna, you know, where's the next check coming from? Or like back in the past, you know what I mean? And it was just, you know, had to just do this simply because we love it. You know, love seeing it. I'm happy Beyonce's still putting out stuff. Because it gives me new material. Even though every time she does, I'm like, oh God, I gotta learn that. Single Ladies came out. I would never forget. I'm like, what? That's like, I don't know. God, what is this? So it's just been a really rewarding career, and I just really love what I do so much.
What's okay, we know your favorite song, but what's your favorite album?
Probably B-Day.
Yes.
We're the same person.
We are. I love B-Day. I love all the videos. And my favorite video was for Green Light. With the dark hair.
Yes.
That video was incredible. She fell down some steps. She heard like the hills. That video, all the leather and all that. I've always wanted to recreate her on those 3 drums. So I love the hair was dark. It was crazy, even though I don't really like dark hair. But like it was like amazing. And so that's probably my favorite album. I just love like seeing the progression because the great thing about it is when she grows, I've had to grow also. Sure.
What's the best way we can support your activism and your career, especially for those that live in DC?
Well, as far as my career, you just follow me on social media because social media, YouTube is really like I'm really adding a lot, focusing on that. Because people just want to see more than just a picture on Instagram, whatever. They want to see what it really is like behind the scenes stuff, and I want to really get more personal with that. Casa Ruby is one of the biggest, like it's one of the first of its kind, like a shelter for trans and gay people. And there's so many girls that have been, kicked out of their families and don't have a family, and they go to Casa Ruby looking for that support, and they all become a family. These girls are always in need, whether it's donations as far as like clothes and things like that, or just activities or whatever. Because there's a lot of, I think, from like age 18 on up, like people that could you imagine being 18 years old and your family, just because of who you are, your family just turns their back on you. That's really where my heart is for all of those things that people did for me, and when I came to DC. And that we didn't have Casa Ruby back then. And I know Ruby Corrado, who was head of Casa Ruby.
and she does a lot, but she does it all. You know, she needs support for sure because you know she tries to do everything, and those girls look to her like she's mother, you know, and she's lived it. She's also trans, and so she knows what those girls go through.
Thank you.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. We have to all get a picture, right? Yeah, the photographer's right there. Gather around.
It's kind of dark in here,
Okay.
so it would actually be better if everybody
If we
would come
got here? Perfect.
Yeah. Oh, perfect. Okay, now if you can see my camera can see you. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Great. Do another one. 3, 2, 1. And one more. 3, 2, 1.
Awesome. Let's do
My ancestors' wildest dream.
This is by B. Mike. It's out of New Orleans.
But I have a lot of things that are replicas from different tours, and I blow them up, like I blow up the pictures and find every angle I can. And that, like what I wore earlier to perform in, that probably take a little bit longer, but not that long. The more intricate, like the pearl costume that I wore. Yeah. This is easy. This is just a But in Taylor's video.
No, for he's like when you were like the Beyonce pregnant.
You know the story behind that is everyone says, "Are you gonna do Beyonce pregnant? Like she's pregnant, she just performed." Like they kept saying that, and she had not performed yet. And I was just like, no, because I just think it would be like a parody, because you know I can't get pregnant and whatever. And they're like, no, you should do it. And it wasn't until she performed at the Grammys. And they're like, you gotta do it. And I was just like, the only way I'll do it is if we find a way to make that chair go back. And they found a way to make it happen. They made the chair go back, and I was like, okay, I'll do it. But the prosthetic that I had to wear, I think I gained like 15 pounds just so it, like boobs and face, like everything. I gained 15 pounds before the performance. But the prosthetic that I wore on my belly, once I put it on, you couldn't take it off. So I had to wear it all day, like and it was amazing. I don't know if any of you have kids, but like the way pregnant women get treated is amazing. Opening doors. I was like, this is great, and it's so funny because then the other people backstage kept coming up to me and rubbing my belly. Riley, this suits you. I'm like, that's too bad because it can never happen. If it does, we'll all be rich because I'm looking at every magazine, you know, whatever. But yeah, that process, it was so funny because it was made of latex and it really felt like a belly, and it was heavy, and I was out of breath. It was really funny, but I was like, this is a one time and one time only. So I had that chair made for nothing. Like for one time, well, I performed it twice. Chair was made. I don't even know where that chair is now. I think they might have destroyed it or something. But he found a way to make it go back and come up, and that was really cool. I thank you guys so much. Thank you. This is a great day. Thank you. Enjoy it. Yes, enjoy the rest of the day.